Hey you guys, my name is Jackie and I am the leader of our team Next Level Nation. I am so excited about teaching you guys today all about the inviting process. So yesterday we learned about social media and how to implement that into your business and why that's important. And today we're going to kind of play off of that a little bit because of what you posted yesterday on social media, and we're going to talk about inviting. So this lesson is going to be a little bit longer, so just bear with me, but it is extremely important. Inviting is one of the 3 vital behaviors that we do as coaches. It is just as important as doing your daily workout and drinking your Shakeology. And doing your personal development. Those are the 3 things that you need to be doing daily, along with inviting. So I'm going to jump right into it so we don't make this any longer than it has to be, because I want you guys to get out there and start inviting people, and not waste too much time, but not spend too much time, listening to this training, although this is very important because it's going to show you the steps that you need to take. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay, so inviting. Like I said, it's one of the 3 vital behaviors. It's extremely important. Yesterday, you made a business launch post, which is exciting. You let people know exactly what you're doing in this business, but what do you do now? So I'm going to just briefly kind of go over kind of the steps for inviting and what you say to these people that have responded or commented on the post you made yesterday, and kind of how you want to start out talking to them. So most of the people that probably responded to you are people in your warm market. So these are people who you interact with on a regular basis. So it might be friends and family, your friends on Facebook who you interact with often. Those are going to be the people that more than likely have contacted you about the post you made yesterday. So typically when someone wants to know more about your challenge group, we're going to go through what's called the form process. And this is just a process of building relationships. And that's really what our business is all about. It's getting to know people. So asking them about their family, their occupation, their recreation and hobbies, and then the message, which is an invitation. Now, for you being a brand new coach, you can skip this process if you are speaking with someone who is in your warm market, so being your friends and family. So the first step here is for you guys, unless it's someone that you haven't connected with in quite a while, is going to just be to interview these people. So you're asking questions like, what interests you in my challenge group? What are your goals for your fitness? I want to make sure that this is a great fit for you. What's your nutrition like? So you're just learning more about them, and you're not just trying to, shove Beachbody down their throat or sell them on anything, because that's not what we're about. We are about really getting to know people and figuring out how we can best serve them. So assess their goals and find the best suited program for their needs. And there's lots of tools in our back office to help you decide which program is best for them, as well as you can always ask on our team pages. So make sure that you're getting connected in the team pages. After that, you're kind of just saying, you know what, I've got a great solution for you. This will be a perfect fit for you. Can you see a video if I send it to you? And the importance here is that you're using a third-party tool to introduce them to a program. So I'm going to show you an example, but you can send them, a video of the 21-day fix or a video of Shakeology. And then the last step is laying out the value of what you have to offer them with the challenge pack and the group and things like that. I put this quote on here: big things often have small beginnings, because I want you guys to remember this is your, week 1 You're day one. We've all been there, and you're starting out with this, you're starting out really small, but this one little thing can grow into something huge. And I just want you guys to remember that, because we've all been where you are, every single coach in the network. I have, your sponsor has, I mean, the top coaches in the company have. And if you just follow the steps that we're giving you, it can grow into an amazing business and you can help so many people. So that's just kind of why I want to share that quote. But anyways, all right, so this is an example of, hold on. Okay, sorry. Let me share my screen again. I thought I forgot to record. Okay, all right, so this is an example of a conversation with someone. I'm not going to read through the whole thing because you guys can read, and feel free to take a screenshot of this, or to you'll get a copy of all these scripts as well, but if you want to just have it right now, you can take a screenshot. The first step is, you're talking to somebody, you're asking them questions, how they're doing, and then you're just asking them what interests them in, or why they were interested in your posts or about the challenge group. You're conversing with them, you're, essentially kind of making small talk, and just kind of building that relationship with them. You're asking them questions. So right here, you're asking them, what's your nutrition like? Are you doing any type of workouts right now? You're getting to know what their needs and their goals are. And this is super, super important. So I want to make sure you guys never skip this step. Then they're telling you. And then the next thing is, you're letting them know you have a solution for them. And you also want to get them set up for a free account on your site at this point. And so the reason why this is important is because whether they end up signing up with a fitness program in Shakeology with you, it doesn't matter. This will help you to start just building your email list, which is really important, of people who you've talked to about programs before, whether they end up signing up or not, so that later in the future, if they do want to sign up with you for a program, or if they just go to teambeachbody.com and they order something without, maybe telling you, then they are automatically connected to you as their coach. So you would get credit for that. So you can do that by, if you go on coachingcodes.com, you can find the free account sign up. You basically just plug in your coach ID into coachingcodes.com, and it gives you all your personalized links to any program, any sign up, things like that. So then they sign up and you send them the video after that, and you kind of just explain a little bit about the group. This example here is kind of geared more towards the 21-day fix, but obviously tailor that to whichever program it is that you're recommending for them. And then the last step is you're introducing them to Shakeology. So most people, when you ask them about their nutrition, they're going to tell you it's probably not great. And you're going to be able to read through and know, okay, they need help with their nutrition a little bit. And so I always kind of make that a point as well. We definitely need to work on your nutrition. And then that's kind of how I introduce Shakeology. And I always send them the What Can Shakeology Do For You video, which you can find on YouTube, or you can even find it in your back office in the video library. And then obviously that next question usually is, okay, this looks great, but how much does it cost? And so you're laying out the value of what they're getting in this program. So I'm not going to read that whole thing. You guys can do that, but you're just laying out the value, and you're basically saying the value of this is over $1,500, and right now it's only, $140 or $160, and you're asking them if that's doable for them, and then getting them enrolled is the final step. So that you can do by giving them your personalized link from coachingcodes.com to whichever program they're signing up for. And I'll go into that more in a little bit. But this, I just want you guys to have this right away so you can immediately start implementing this with the people that have contacted you from your post yesterday. Okay, so let's jump into the 3 best ways to invite. Oh, 3, I actually put 4 on there. The 4th one is kind of a bonus. So the first is through personal message. The second is through event invites. And the third is through social media posts. And the last is testimonials. So I'm going to go through each way for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so personal message inviting. This is basically your business's marketing tool. So this is you personally reaching out to people through PM, or it could be through email, but specifically through PM on Facebook. And what you're doing here is you are marketing yourself. So I like you to think of it as a marketing tool and not a flat out yes or no from everyone. Because bottom line, when you're inviting people to join your challenge groups, you're not always going to get yeses. As much as I like to think that happens, but it just doesn't. Not everybody you invite is going to be ready or is going to say yes, which is a great reason to never discriminate towards who you're inviting. Invite everyone, because if you never ask, then the answer is always no. But if you just put the invite out there as a marketing tool, more so than just waiting to hear a yes or a no, that's what's really important. So when you are personally inviting someone to your challenge group, Facebook, when you are connecting with more people on Facebook and you're sending out all these invites, so like I said here on the slides, you should send out at least 3 to 5 of these every single day. And the reason why you want to do this is, number one, because you're reaching more people and you're reaching them on a consistent basis. But number 2, the more people that you're connecting with on Facebook, the more people will show up you will show up in their news feeds. So Facebook kind of has like an algorithm where, if you are connecting with people and you're really social and things like that, your posts show up in more people's news feeds. So it's kind of crazy like that. And sending out an invite is, like I said, is not necessarily always going to be a yes or a no. Or if it is a no, it's not always a no forever. It's usually just a not right now. So I want you guys to remember that. Because when you're inviting, 2 or 3 months down the line, you're going to start noticing, if you are consistent with your social media, like we talked about yesterday, and posting, you're going to notice that the people who said no to you today, 2 months down the line, are going to say yes, because they're going to remember that you personally reached out to them to invite them to your challenge group. And they keep seeing you posting on Facebook about your progress, about your challenger's progress, about how great you feel. And when they are ready, a couple months down the line to get in shape, you're going to be the person that they go to. So I just want you to remember that. There's 2 examples right here of how you can invite people to your challenge groups. Hey, I'm starting a 21-day fitness and nutrition boot camp. I'm looking for 5 ladies to get started with me on this fitness journey. Would you happen to know anyone who might be interested in joining me? I'm not sure if you've seen my fitness rants, but I'm really excited about the progress I've made, and I want to pay it forward and find more people to help. So there's one option. Or you could say, hey, I'm putting together a new fitness challenge group that will start in a few weeks, and I wanted to invite you. I know you mentioned that you want to get in better shape, so I thought you might be interested. I'd love to tell you more about it. So always put their name in there. Hey Jen or hey Sarah, whoever it is, and insert their goals in there. So those are 2 examples. And then you see here I said start with hey girls and send out 10 to 15 a day. So what is a hey girl? This is really important too. So along with sending out your just challenge group invites, you are just connecting with people on your friends list. So you are sending out messages to, ideally 10 to 15 people a day saying, hey girl, how are you? It's been so long, I haven't chatted with you. Just connecting, because like I said, Facebook wants you to be social and engaging with people. And the more people you're engaging with through personal message and even through like commenting and things like that on people's pictures, the more people's news feeds you're going to show up in. So sending out those hey girls, the more you send out a day is the better. That's the first reason why hey girls are important. And the next reason why hey girls are important is because you are building relationships with people. And that is the most important thing in our business, is that you are gaining trust and building relationships with people first. So the reason why I said start with hey girls is because unless you have a network of people already, or you're going to invite your close friends and family, okay, to your challenge groups. That's easy. But once you kind of get out of those, like, the first 10 on your list, you want to just kind of connect and engage with them first. And so sending out hey girls and just catching up with people and talking to them is really important before you just throw out an invite to your challenge group, because you don't ever want to feel like you are just trying to sell someone something, because that's not what we're about. And you don't want them to feel that way either. You want to just be genuine and connect and be social with people and engage with them, and then say, hey, you know what? I was meaning to ask you, I've got this fitness challenge group that I'm starting up, and I really wanted to invite you to it. Or, hey, I've been meaning to ask you, I'm starting this 21-day fitness and nutrition boot camp, and I'm looking for a few ladies to get started with me. Like, do you know anyone who might be interested in joining me? So starting with hey girls is a really good idea. And then adding in those 3 to 5 just personal message invites from these examples is really important. I think this is probably the best way to invite, but all ways are important for inviting. So that is the first. The next is through Facebook event invites. And this is basically just a way to mass invite all your friends to your challenge group and just to kind of gain interest. So I'm sure you've seen the event invites on Facebook. All you do is you go and create an event. You can make like a cover photo. I have an example here of like a cover photo for an event, and you straight up just mass invite all your friends on Facebook, and you give a little description of what your challenge group is about. And I'm sure you've noticed, but when you get invited to an event on Facebook, you can click join, you can click maybe, or you can click decline, or you could just ignore it. So what you do is anyone who says they want to join, or maybe that they want to join, you contact those people, and you're really just getting a conversation started. Hey, I saw that you were interested in joining my 30-day fitness challenge group. What interested you about that? I'd love to hear more about your fitness journey. And this really is just a way for you to kind of get that conversation started, get the ball rolling, and gain more interest into what you're doing as a coach. All right, the next way to invite is through social media posts. So just like what you did yesterday with your business launch post, this is something you want to make a routine. So doing this, 1, maybe 2 times a week at the most. You don't want to do it a lot. I would suggest like once a week or so. And this is your marketing and advertising campaigns, basically. So you want to kind of share a story, share your journey and what you're going through, and give a call to action. So I'm looking for 5 ladies um, to join my new my new year, new you challenge group and get in amazing shape. Or I'm looking for ladies who want to lose 10 pounds and get in the best shape of their life. Something catchy like that. And then ask people to, like this post or comment below if you are interested in joining or if they'd like more information. And with this, you're not selling anything. You're just sharing your journey. So you're sharing your results and you're sharing this opportunity that if people are interested, they can let you know. You probably learned this yesterday in your training as well, but never post links. That just comes off as tacky and salesy, and that is not what we're about. So we are all about just building relationships with people. And so when you make a really great social media post and a call to action, you're just asking people who are interested in what you have to offer to comment and learn more about it. And then this is just kind of like, you can do a fun picture with it of you doing your workout, or just something cute like that, and have like a little graphic. That's always fun. Okay, so then the last little kind of bonus thing is the testimonial. So this is something you want to do really just in the beginning with your friends and family, and you are just reaching out to those who are really close to you and who really love you and want to support you for a testimonial. So this is just an example. Hey, Aunt Sue, I just started this business and I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping you can help me out. I don't need you to be a long-term customer or a coach, but I need some people I can count on to give me honest feedback on a product for 30 days to create a weight loss testimonial. Can I count on you? So it's kind of a win-win. They're supporting you. They're creating a weight loss testimonial for you, and they're losing weight themselves and getting healthier. So that's another great kind of bonus option for you, to just an easy way to reach out to your friends and family. Okay, so going more into the 5-step invitation process. So I touched on all of these before, but the first step is form. So this is you just building a relationship with the person with anyone. So this can start with the hey girls, you're just reaching out to new people and you are asking them questions about their family. You're asking them questions about their job, what they do for a living. You are getting to know their hobbies and interests, what kind of things they like to do. And then the message is your invitation. So this can be done mainly through, private messaging, or maybe through email or face-to-face. Then the interview process is you're just really getting to know their why. Why are they interested in your challenge group? Why do they want to lose weight? Get this out of them, and don't ever, ever just jump on someone and, like I like to call it, vomit beach body on them. Ask lots of questions. Don't tell people facts. People don't want to hear facts. Stories sell. Facts tell. Stories sell. Yeah, that's how it goes. So you're asking questions, you're telling stories, and you are not sharing tons of facts. Just be genuine, and honestly, the person who is a great question asker is the person who kind of controls the conversation and can really, you want to learn more about the person that you're talking to. So just keep that in mind as you are inviting people. The next step in the invitation process is using a third-party tool. So just getting people in front of that, what can Shakeology do for you video, or getting them in front of, the 21 Day Fix video. Beachbody has made these amazing videos for us that we can share with people, and let that do the talking for you. You do not have to know everything. You do not have to know it all. You just have to be able to share these third-party tools. So use them. So I always like to say something like, if I sent you a video, would you watch it? And the reason why I ask them this first is because I'm not going to assume that if I just send them a video, they're going to watch it. If you guys haven't read the book called Go Pro yet, that is a great one to get. And the steps that I'm teaching you, a lot of them come from that book. So it is a great one to learn if you want to learn how to do this in a professional way. Okay, and then the last step is you're letting them know the commitments of the challenge group, and you're laying out the value like I showed you in the example. And then final step is enrolling them. So sending them the link to get signed up, or using the Team Beachbody mobile enroller, which is online, you can find. And basically what that is you can actually enter in their name and email and what they want to order, and it'll send them an email, and all they have to do is get signed up or whatever, or they click on it and they have to enter like their credit card information, and then it just will automatically sign them up with you. So that is a great option to help them get enrolled easily as well. Okay, so let's talk about objections, because you know what? Let's be honest, you're going to invite people and it's not always going to go perfectly. People are not just going to be like, yes, I want to sign up for your challenge group. Sign me up today. It just doesn't always happen like that. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So, like I said, hearing no is normal, and it's usually just a not right now. Be confident in what you have to offer people. Okay? So, be confident in these products that they work. Be confident in yourself and in your abilities as a coach, because what you're doing is valuable. You have support and accountability to offer people, and that is really the biggest reason why people don't see results in their fitness. So you have something of real value to offer. And if you project an air of confidence about this, that you know you can help somebody, then you're going to get a lot less objections. So let me ask you a few questions. Do you believe that these products work without a shadow of a doubt? Are you proof that they work? And do you believe that they are worth what they are in value? So if you answered yes to all those questions, then you're more than likely going to get a lot less objections than most people. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get objections. So for handling objections, I like to use the feel, felt, found method. And this is simply just saying, you know what? I totally understand how you feel. I felt the same way before, but what I found was, and then tell a story. And I'm going to give you guys some examples here in the next slide. And then the last thing I wanted to say about objections too is always have a what's next. So whether someone says yes or no, it shouldn't matter. You're always still going to help them if they want your help. So you can always offer a what's next. So that could be something like a free motivational group that you have on Facebook. So I would definitely suggest you guys starting a free group on Facebook where you just offer support and motivation, maybe daily tips, maybe some recipes, things like that, just to continue building a relationship with your clients, with anyone who you've chatted that may need some extra help in their life with their fitness that wasn't ready to get started with a Beachbody challenge as of yet. Okay, so here's a common objection. Shakeology is too expensive. I totally understand how you feel. So here I'm using the feel, felt, found method. I totally understand how you feel. I felt the same way before. Then I realized if I stopped drinking 2 Diet Cokes a day or skipped grabbing fast food when I was late, I easily had the money for this. Plus, it's a meal replacement, so it's not adding any cost to your monthly budget, just reallocating money that you're already spending. At less than $4 a day, I factored into my monthly grocery budget and I saved money. It does have a bottom of the bag guarantee though, so if you don't feel it's totally worth it, you can return it for a full refund. So you're really just letting people know here what the value of Shakeology is. Because most people just don't even realize what it is that they're getting and that it really is an awesome deal. And then obviously if it's still no, would you like me to follow up with you for future groups? And I also have a free motivational group. Would you like to join that? That's always a good way to go. All right, so here's another one. This sounds awesome, but I really just need the shake. I've got a gym membership. So this is, you're just obviously Shakeology is awesome, but the workouts are a great option too, and people don't know the value of what the challenge pack is. So this will just kind of help you with the whole challenge pack because it is definitely more bang for your buck. So just saying, yeah, you're gonna love Shakeology. It's so yummy. I know you love the gym. That's totally cool. But if you ever had a day where you don't feel like dealing with traffic, weather, or people, you may want to check out some of our cardio-based programs. They're definitely more fun than the treadmill. And scooping up a challenge back is close to the same price as a bag of Shakeology. So again, just laying out the value. The challenge pack is so much more bang for your buck. Like you're doing people a disservice if you don't tell them about the challenge pack. So you get the challenge pack, they get the fitness program or the Shakeology, a fitness program, and the free coach upgrade if they ever want to get discounts or earn money off of their results. Then the next one is I need the workout, but not the shakes. And then this is one that I use sometimes. I used to only focus on my fitness as well, but what I realized is that nutrition is over 80% of where our results come from. And I can say I've honestly never felt better or gotten better results since drinking my Shakeology. Shakeology is the healthiest meal of the day. I require it for my challenge groups because while you're trying to figure out what good nutrition looks like, it's amazing to have one shake you can go to that gives you everything you need in one meal. It's controlled, getting a nutrient naturally, it helps control your cravings, helps you lose weight, but it boosts your immune system and overall just makes you healthy. Everyone can benefit from being healthier. You can function and put better and put more energy into your workouts because you're feeding your body good food. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest. You guys get the idea. I'll let you read the rest. All right. And then nada, you're being ignored. Usually this is just because you need to follow up with somebody. Most people just forget and need to be reminded. And you don't have to be annoying, but you do need to just ask the questions because, how many times have you seen a message on your phone and you mentally reply to it, but then you don't actually reply to it. You just forget because you're busy. So do, 2, maybe 3 follow-ups at the most, and these are the 2 follow-ups that I would use. Hey, I just want to follow up with you about my group. Did you have a chance to check out the info I sent you? And then a second one would be, and for these, like, I wouldn't ever do more than 3 follow-ups, and you just kind of have to get a feel for the person you're talking to and whether you want to do that whether you want to do that third invite or third follow-up. So I just want to follow up with you one last time since I hadn't heard back. I know your goals are important to you and I'd love to help you reach them, but maybe now isn't the best time. Would you like me to keep you posted on a group in the near future? Okay, so that is pretty much all about inviting. I just want to leave you guys with a few, just kind of go over a few things and make sure that you guys realize that with inviting, consistency really is key. So doing 3 to 5 invites every single day is going to be extremely, extremely important to your business. It may not seem like a lot now, but if you consistently invite 3 to 5 people every single day to your challenge group, little by little by little, those little invites that you're sending out every day become huge momentum for your business. If you have not picked up a copy of The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, I want you guys to go out today and I want you to get your copy of that, or download it on your phone and start reading that, because that book is going to teach you why it's so important to be consistent in your invites, why it's so important to be consistent in your workouts. All of this stuff, you can apply it to every area of your life, but it's basically the idea that a little by little by little, a little becomes a lot. So if you haven't gotten that book yet, I want you to go get it, and that is going to be your first personal development assignment for being a coach and for this training group. And then just another reminder too is to send out those hey girls. Just get to know people and start building relationships. Send out 10 to 15 a day if you can. The less you do, the slower you will grow. The more you do, the faster you will grow. That's really just literally how it works. And it's totally up to you, like where you fall in between that. But being consistent with that is going to be important for your business. Okay, so posting CTAs 1 to 2 times a week. There's another thing that's really important, because that's your marketing, that's your advertising, putting yourself out there a little bit and asking people to contact you about this stuff. Use scripts. We're going to provide you with the invitation scripts, and you have the ones that I've given to you on these slides. But be genuine, be yourself, insert yourself in there. Always be you. Don't ever pretend to be somebody that you're not. Don't ever, just use the scripts because they're there. Always, you want them to be a reflection of you, and use them as a guide to help you kind of move your conversations along or know what types of things you should be saying. But always be yourself, because that's what's going to differentiate you from every other, Beachbody coach that is out there. So let people get to know you and who you are. And then just this last quote is understanding that consistency is essential and nothing is achieved without it. And it's so true, you guys. Like, I can't tell you, I credit my consistency with pretty much the whole reason why I've had a successful business. So you cannot achieve great things in this business if you are not consistent. So again, there's another plug to go get The Compound Effect. It is going to help you so much with this concept. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys. Your assignment is to go get that book, start reading it, and I want you to send out 10 Hey Girl invitations, and I want you to start inviting people to your challenge group. Start reaching out to those 50 people that you have on your list to start conversations with, or send invitations out to your challenge group, and obviously contact the people who commented on your post and want more information, and just be genuine and be yourself. Please let us know if you have any questions, and we will be happy to help you with anything. All right, guys, have an awesome day. I love y'all. Bye.